morning, everybody, or afternoon. Not sure how you're going to, when you're going to watch this, but it's morning for me. It is Wednesday morning, April 3rd. I don't know if it'll upload today or tomorrow. My phone's been acting up, so I am making chocolate chip cookie bars. You can go on Nestle, this company right here, and go on their website. I think you may be able to. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I got this from. It might be, but it's my recipe. I'll open it up. It's the original Nestle whole house chocolate chip pan cookie. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple things different today. For one, I'm not putting nuts in. The recipe calls for nuts. I can't put myself to put nuts in with this. I don't like nuts in with my cookies sometimes. It's got to be a certain one. The other thing is I am doing half milk chocolate and half white chocolate. I need to use my chocolate up. I'm trying to remember why I had white chocolate anyways. So that's that. And normally I do a double batch at the same time, but I don't feel like getting my big mixer, my KitchenAid mixer out. And I know this will get thicker than what my hand mixer can do. So I'm going to be doing a single batch each. I'll just tape a single batch, but then I will be doing another batch then to add one to it. So, but first I gotta go search for a hair tie. I need to get my hair up. I'm hot. It is supposed to get up to 63 today. So yay, I don't have to have the wood stove going. I'm letting it go out, actually. So, yeah. So we'll get right back. I gotta go find a hair tie, so I'll be back. Alright, hair's up, ready to go. I don't know about you, guys, but when I start getting hot, I gotta put my hair up, and if it's, especially in the house, well, even outside, I don't care. My socks come off, and my shoes, if I have shoes on too. But the socks come off, because I get hot when socks are on, when I'm hot. So, anyhow. Alright, so we are going to, now, like I said, I'm just doing one batch, single batches today. We're going to try that with this because I know it's a thicker recipe and I don't want to ruin my mixer again. It never fails for me, as you can see behind me. Anytime I go to bake, there's dishes all over. But in order to get my baking done in the morning, I can't do that till I'm done, because I need the table that I have all my stuff on. And that's the table we put our dishes on after we wash, because we have to wash our dishes by hand because we do not have a dishwasher. So yeah, let's get started here. Alright, so we need to put the flour in. Somebody was messing with my flour. 1. 2. And then 1/4. So 2 and 1/4 cup of flour. Put that off to the side. Sorry for the sniffling, allergies. And I can't remember if I took my pill yesterday on time or not. So I gotta wait till after lunchtime to take my pill. So that way, in case I did, I don't overlap. Baking soda. Why do they make these so hard to open? Alrighty. Teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of that. 1 teaspoon of salt. And of course it says combined, so I did that. Butter, oh yeah, that's soft. I squished it. So we need a cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of butter. And then oh, oops. I was supposed to mix that first. Oh well. It's a good thing I got other bowls. Let's take the butter back out. It's been a while since I made this. I'll just leave the flour and stuff in that. Because you're supposed to put it in a small bowl. And then in a bigger bowl, put all these the butter and then the other stuff I'm going to add to this, and mix this first, and then add flour. I forgot about that. So, green sugar, which is, get another one of those. I got to get another 1/4 measuring, because I don't like putting the flour one in with the sugar, because I use the sugar myself. So I don't like having the regular flour put in it. So I'm going to pause you here so you don't have to look at my messy counter. Got my 1/4. I know it looks like the same, but it's not. This is a more square. And this one's round. I need to get a whole new set because you can't even read on these any of my plastic ones. I like my metal ones better. I like having like about 3 sets because that's just me. If one set's dirty or whatnot, sometimes they get left in the containers, and then you've got others. All right, so we need 3/4 cup of sugar. So I just go 1, 2, 3. So that's the regular sugar, and 3/4 brown sugar. See? There's another measuring cup. And there's a measuring cup down in the sugar one too. One, 2, 3. Alright, so the brown sugar is in there. Vanilla, which is a teaspoon. The same thing with my measuring spoons. I like to have a lot on hand too. At least 2 or 3. That way if you're using one for wet, you have one for dry. So I'll be getting another one for the dry stuff. Okay. Now, it says to add 1 egg at a time. I don't. I just put them in. So. Nice big egg, as you can see, compared to this little one. It'd be interesting if this is double yolker. We actually had a double yolker the other day. So. There's 1 egg. It seems so small compared to that other one. Set that off to the side. And here's 2. Let's see, is it a double? Nope, there's 1 big one and it broke. But man, you can tell that these got, because that one was laid at the end, like, what was it, the 20, see, I put stamps on my eggs. The 26 is when those were laid. And that big one that I used was actually laid yesterday. And there is a big difference in those 2 days. Look at that. This was yesterday's, and this was the 26th. Now, it's kind of hard because the one's broken, but that tells me they're out foraging and getting more stuff outside and not eating just the layer food anymore. And that's what I love about free-range chickens. They have a lot more flavor. And I know it's not my duck eggs because I actually can tell the difference of the shells now between my ducks and my chickens. Plus, my ducks lay white eggs. So, I'm going to get this mixed up. Then I will show you what it looks like once it's mixed. And then we'll add the flour and then the chocolate chips. So, I'll be right back. I guess you guys can watch me next. Just ignore the mess over here. That's all mixed. Now we're going to dump the flour mixture stuff in. Let's go, everybody, into the butter sugar mixture. Get sugarified. Mix this up. Whoops. I forgot to turn it off quicker. Alright, so I'm scraping the sides down. I know, sorry, you guys saw my backside the whole time, sorry. But with the counter a mess, I can't move my phone to a different spot to give you guys a different angle. So, sorry. Now, it is time for a set up all the scissors upstairs. Can't find my big one. It says 2 cups of chocolate chips. So, I'm going to do a cup of each because there's 2 cups in one bag. I don't know if anybody knew that, but there's 2 cups of chocolate chips in a bag. At least the, what size bags are these? What size bags are these? The 12-ounce bags. I guess it's what they are, right? Yeah. So that's 1. Now I did spray my pan already, so that's already done. I did that earlier. And technically you're supposed to use a smaller pan, but I actually found out mine get pretty tall. So if I would have put it in the pan that it calls for, it would go over. So even when I've done single batches, I've done it in the 9x13. So. Stella, you're fine. I forgot to cover her. So, there's what it looks like all mixed up. So I'll be dumping that in the pan. I'm going to be doing another mixture. You'll cook it for 20-25 minutes until it's golden brown, or I will actually take a toothpick and I'll poke the center and make sure it's cooked. Sometimes it's a little bit more than golden brown. It's really dark brown sometimes. A little bit, I should say, not dark brown, but anyhow. So yeah, and then you let it cool and you cut it into bars. So yeah, I will be finishing my other batch that I need to do, and I will get the recipe on once this is uploaded. I know some of you guys watch it before I can get the recipe on it, and I'm sorry, but it takes too long for me to go like this here on my phone to type up the whole recipe. So I wait for it to download, and then I go to my computer, and then I go and put the recipe in. So just bear with me with that, guys, because my phone and my computer do not like to sync of downloading videos to do everything on the computer, which not surprised because it's a very old computer. So yeah. Anyhow, and I need to sometime invest in an apron, but well, that's anyhow. All right. If you make this, enjoy it, and we'll see you all in the next video. I'm going to go cover the dog so she stops howling, because she doesn't need to be out. She knows better. She's used to being in the cage in the morning. You know, she goes out, goes to the bathroom, goes in just before the kid, like right after the kids get on the bus, and then I go and do chores, because I don't trust her in the house by herself. And then she's used to being in there till a couple hours before I let her out, so that way I can do things without her bugging me and getting all nosy. All right, have a good day, everybody.